Philosopher Socrates said, "The secret of change is to focus all your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new." Director of tennis Andres Pedroso and head coach Sara O'Leary understand this maxim well. The two inherit a Virginia tennis program steeped in tradition, rich in champions, but facing a new era. The two hope to build on a well-established culture while unifying the Virginia men's and women's tennis program in order to produce champions both on the court and in life.
Working with Sara on the culture it's been very easy because we live under the same moral code, the same values, and we collaborate all the time and communicate on a daily basis as to how we can make sure our players' lives are in order, make sure that they're happy, make sure that they're challenged in the right way, and make sure that they're really enjoying their experience, and we're preparing them for life at the same time. Number one, these student athletes are here to get an education. Number two, they're here to maximize their abilities on the court. Number three, they're here to leave with no regrets.
We're tennis coaches to these players, but I feel like we're huge mentors in their life on and off the court. And to be able to spend 4 years with young men and women is an incredible opportunity to have an impact on them. Our job is to prepare them for the rest of their life. I mean, a lot of them want to play professional tennis, but a lot of them won't play professional tennis after school, and it's our job to prepare them for that time and for their life, and to be, mothers and fathers and husbands and wives, and I really look at this as that's part of my job. When I first decided to take the job here at UVA, a big reason was because of what I felt like I could learn from Brian Bolin, what he's done in the past, from Andres, who was here for 4 years as an assistant when they won their first national championship. And I think it's amazing what they've been able to accomplish tennis-wise, but getting to know the players, I see that the culture that they've developed here is just unbelievable.
We've had kind of a brain trust at UVA Tennis. And I always feel, two is better than one, and whenever you can work in a group and work as a team, it's always going to be more powerful. And we're always trying to innovate, and these conversations that we have with the women's program is a big part of that innovation. We're always trying to think of new things and keep it fresh.
He loves to think outside the box and do things differently than any other program in the country, and we're both so willing to share ideas with each other that I think it's going to be great for the future of UVA tennis.
Well, my number one goal here as the head coach is to get these guys ready for life. If we can help them get that done in college, and I feel like that's what the college experience is a lot about, I feel like the tennis is going to come from that. We're going to start out doing the volley at a pace that you guys can control.
I want you guys to push each other, okay? If you go easy on your teammate, it's not making them better.
We return 80%. We're making a ton of balls when we're both back. That's our identity, guys.
Here we go, Who's? Every volley, you should feel like you're splitting on time, that you're able to step to that ball. Split, step, nice.
I love those pickups, man. Sick, that's the type of stuff. That's filthy. If we do that and we've got good energy, we're gonna maximize.
While Virginia tennis may be short on experience, it's replete with leadership. Junior Aswin Lizen and senior Cassie Mercer serve as quintessential examples of the Cavalier culture.
One of the great things about Andres and Scott, and even our volunteer assistant coach Sanam, is that they've all been a part of the program in the past. So, they've learned of the values that we had in this program before even I arrived. So we still talk a lot about discipline and accountability and a lot of those other things that Brian would often stress. In regards to those things, nothing much has changed. We still stress those same things.
I think that tennis is just really important to be comfortable in when you're out there playing, and one of the best ways to get into that frame of mind is to have good culture, to know what's important outside of just the results. Our team has gotten so close, and I think we've all really bought into what the coaches are trying to build, which has just made the day-to-day enjoyable, and I think helped us improve. It's really crazy to me how, after knowing somebody for such a short period of time, how I truly feel like she loves me, and it makes it easier to go out there and play, knowing that it's almost like your parent, who that you could fail, you could play bad. It's not going to change how she feels about you as a person, and I think that it's a nice and freeing feeling to have on the court.
The Virginia culture has been its constant, but a new variable should strengthen the Cavaliers, the unity of the men's and women's programs.
I think it's just great to have so many people on your side and fighting for you and wanting what's best for you. Sticking up for each other and encouraging each other and working for each other can only be better for us.
The future is unknown for the Cavaliers, but based on their foundation, it's invariably bright.
In our first team meeting, we watched a video on John Wooden, and one thing he talks about is making every day your masterpiece. In my mind, that's not making every single day perfect, but it means doing the very best you can every single day. Don't compare yourself to other people, but just do the very best that you can, and I think that that's a theme that we're going to continue with for the rest of this year and the future.
It's going to continue to grow, and it's going to continue to expand and just get better and better. It's a really vibrant group, and we're really excited for the season.